Hello everyone, Squad Father here at One Esports, and here's your recap for the PUBG Amateur League Stage 2, Round 4. These are the 16 teams featured in Lobby B, Round 4, Game 1 on Erangel. Soon as we dropped out of the plane, THC and the Misfits getting into it. Jackboy trying to get away, but oh no! Landoon getting the first casualty and finishes the job right after. Jackboy gonna fall out. Misfits gonna play as a 3-man. This was really interesting. VGA secured this compound, but Smoke and Aces started pulling up. VGA decided to clear out. Looked like they were gonna abandon this compound, regroup with the rest of their team, but then they decided, no, we want it. They turn around. Smithy, Mime, Soapy pull up. Suddenly, VGA in a lot of trouble. They're outnumbered. Light Show moving in as fast as he can, trying to support his team. Suburban J gets gunned down by Mime. Just like that, VGA loses 2 members to the Smoke and Aces. Noble now have their sights set on the Smoke and Aces. Smoke and Aces return fire, nades and utility coming out in all directions. Caden takes a ton of damage there from the nades. They go back and forth. Smithy getting dropped and then wiped. Well-coordinated nades coming out. The 2-piece from Caden. Nutters heard this skirmish going on, decided to pull up and get involved. Don't blink, because before you know it, Noble out at 11th. Nutters 4 strong. The game started to close around the chopsticks, and Godka, check out this Molotov, catches Zavrin. Stuck in the back of the truck, he jumps, gets some damage out, but not Lush able to catch him in the air like a clay pigeon. Charity TV of the Happy Campers and Evasion YX of Team Almost getting into it here. You can see Landoon able to drop Supernova, and then Evasion gets Landoon. Comes down to a 1v1 situation between Charity and Evasion, but 605's Top Dog pops up, catches him. They don't even have the opportunity to 1v1. Top Dog takes the kill away. Happy Campers go out at 5th. And the end, 605 Gaming, that sociopath of 303 Esports. Never mind, he's gone. Tier 8 and 605, the only 2 teams that remain. Top Dog putting some nice shots. Quattro and Top Dog putting up a fight here. Able to take out I Love Gwen Stacy. But Ronan, Swetsky, they've got other things in mind. You can see Swetsky gets Quattro low. Just like that, Tier 8 secure Game 1, 7 kills. And now for Game 2, Round 4 on Miramar. This circle popped, and it was probably the most southern circle we've seen. A good chunk of it not even playable, and the rest of it in water. Spray and 303 Esports duking it out here, but Void able to catch the situation, get the third-party kill onto Tuomas. Batty Lowell has to put up a fight. He's a lone survivor. Catches Camberghini, gets the flush, realizes he needs to make a quick getaway, but Victor is there ready for him, cuts him off, wipes out 303. Twitch Oogly of Talk to You Later and Noble's Caden both have the same idea here. Both of them pop up on the precipices across from each other in the long building. And watch this, the sink. Both of them pull out nades. Oogly primes it, throws it. It is dead on, but Caden able to get away. And while Oogly's distracted, D in, boom. Able to drop him. Circle started to close around the caves. San Diego Rarity took the top half. Look at that nasty snipe from Deadeye. Knocking the brains out of Dark Dreams. In the end, 2 teams remain, 605 and San Diego Rarity. 605 had held the cave for a majority of the last part of the game. But look at Weem just raining down shots, able to drop 2, get the flush onto 1. Hallex and Top Dog forced to retreat into the cave. Subtle trying to be aggressive, but ends up paying for it. Weem has the same idea, looking to get the shot. Subtle still down. Spots Palix, but it's just too late. The headshot comes out. In the end, it was all up for the circle to decide. Everyone praying to the PUBG gods that they are able to be the last man standing. But unfortunately, 605 can't get dead on in the center of it, stuck in the cave. But you know who can? Deadeye of the San Diego Rarity. Top Dog gets dropped. Now it's all up to the zone to decide. Popping the bandages, the ballsy play. You can't beat that zone, but in the end, San Diego Rarity outlast and take a 12-kill chicken dinner. Up next, round 4, game 3. We're back on Miramar. Hopefully we won't see a circle as nasty as the last one. Almost secured this church on the hill early in the game, and keep this church in mind because it's an important slot throughout most of this game. You see Light Show, Smoking Aces crashing, looking, finds Montecuti, and immediately gets the flush. Evasion wants to be able to come up and support his teammate, but needs to get away. Smithy's putting shots on him. Soapylicious pulling up as well. It's only a matter of time. Eva taken down to 1 health and then dropped and flushed by Soapy. This was really interesting. So Noble, you see him put the shots. VGA toss out the molly. It almost reaches him, but not quite. But Kaisuko lobs a grenade through the upstairs window and destroys the remaining members of VGA. Fudge doesn't take any damage, and it just looks like a bloodbath in that room. Check out how many smokes were thrown out here. I think there's 20 or so smoke grenades on the ground. These pieces of utility are just massive in the current meta, but you don't want to throw too many out because you'll run out of them later. Like you see T right here, they've got no cover or concealment. The Happy Camper is able to just run down straight onto him. T right knocked out at 7th. Smoking Ace is still holding the church, but not for long because Spray have their sights set on it. Noble leading the pack in kills, and they're about to pick up some more, just lighting up all of the members of 303 Esports. They go on a killing spree, and they annihilate 303 out of the game. Noble looking super strong, but here we are back at that church elevation. 3 members of Spray have it, looking for Kaisuko. Is that your foot? Boom. Let me go ahead and take that out. Wait for the pixel perfect peek. Peek. And there it is. Camberghini headshot. 5 kills. Spray looking super strong. And there they go, taking the game. 12 kills for Spray. And finally, round 4, game 4, back on Erangel. Spray, coming off of a very strong game here. Retaliate landing, only has the red dot on the M24 bolt action, but able to catch out Delta. The headshot will put him away. Spray looking to have another game back-to-back, but Noble pulling up. The vehicle army, these two teams decide to hop out and duke it out here. This battle goes back and forth for a few minutes. You see Kaisuko priming the nade. He spots out Retaliate, tosses it. Will he get the knock? No, but tons of damage coming out. Smokes are nice, unless they give away your position. All the nades come in, and Kaisuko gets dropped just like that. Tier 8 and 605 duking it out in this compound. Quattrolo gets Sweatsky. Ronan gets J-Dog. That pan saves the day, but only for a few seconds. Ronan able to clean up the kills. Quattro low looking for revenge, but Destinator has a good idea where he is. Quattro tries the drop shot, but this isn't Call of Duty. Tier 8 annihilate 605 Gaming. Monte playing Overwatch for almost on top of this hill. Down in military throughout most of the game, decides, you know what, it's time for me to rejoin my teammates. I'm going to go ahead and pull over here, make a nice smooth transition down the hill, but he loses footing, and now he's in trouble. Just watch how it plays out. Will he survive? Place your bets. That's a no. But man, that was a stylish death. Meanwhile, Tier 8, 303 going back and forth. Void Esports, Sixel trying his best to get up here. Struggling a little bit, but there it is. He's making his way up, trying to reposition, get a nice slot up on top of this building, but gotta watch out for San Diego Rarity. William looking in the distance, doesn't spot him yet, but I think he sees him now. The 2-tap will put Sixel away. Void Esports out of the game. 303 Esports D-Rich, a beautiful last stand here. Almost gets 3 members of Tier 8, is able to drop 2. Evasion able to get out D-Rich with the AUM. Rocking the AUM and the SLR. Eva, let's go. Throws the nade. I Love Gwen Stacy, the only one standing. A little damage, and boom! Almost with their Monte sacrifice, take game 4 with 5 kills. Just to recap, here are the 4 teams that walked away with chicken dinner first place placements in Lobby B. Tier 8, San Diego Rarity, Spray, and Almost each claim the first place slot in their respective games. Meanwhile, over in Lobby A, the Comets walked away with a massive 19-kill chicken dinner. Might be the record. Team 1 washed up, and Team B42 all earned a chicken dinner as well. Taking a look at our overall current standings, Ghost Cadets still hold first place in Lobby A, Comets have moved up to second, and Magistrate Esports have been bumped down to third. In Lobby B, 303 Esports still sit at the top, Happy Campers sit in second, and the Smokin' Aces and San Diego Rarity are tied for third. That concludes our recap of Stage 2 Round 4 in the PUBG Amateur League. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment below and let me know what your favorite clip was of the day. Also, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, you can catch the PUBG Amateur League live on Thursdays and Fridays at 8 p.m. EDT at twitch.tv/Player One Esports. We hope to see you in the chat.